I've always used Remo from way back. I've used Remo heads, and I found that we just went to, we were using clear Emperors forever, and we just went to Diplomats recently, and man, they sound amazing. You know, our front of house guys really good.
A bit more snap, or
a little more snap, a little bit more different depth to it. You know, so you know, it's awesome. It's like so I've always used PS3s on the kick heads with a Flam Slam. I use Ambassador X's and sometimes Emperor X's because I hit quite hard. So on my snares, you know, and I rarely break a snare head. You know, watch, I'll bust one tonight now just because I said that.
just because you said that.
And so and I've always used Sabian for that's my oldest endorsement I have is Sabian cymbals. I signed with them when I got the Jakey Lee gig in '93, and I haven't used another cymbal since. If you see me with sometimes I'll get up and jam with the band, you'll see a Zildjian or a Paiste or, you know, that's why you see that. But me myself, I'm quite loyal to them because they kind of believed in me. They're the first company that said, hey, no one really knows who you are, but we like your talent. We appreciate you. Here's a set of cymbals, and then that just started from there.
That's
so
good.
I just signed with Pearl Drums back in right before 2010 hit. We headlined Mayhem in the States, and that's Pearl's a drum company that it's the first drums I ever bought with my own money in 10th grade. I painted buildings all summer long to save up for a bass drum, painted more to save up for a snare. I kept building the kit, you know. So I used Orange County drum, and I used D-drum for a while. I like being like a bigger fish in a small pond kind of thing. But the reality is I do clinics worldwide. I do, you know, I have to show up in Holland one day, Japan the next. I need a company that's going to be there. And Pearl, I just love the sound of them.
So you've got kits over here stored away? And
I got 6 drum kits in Hanover in storage, and I've got 11 in the States. Yeah, in
so many?
Bakersfield.
You work your way through?
It's crazy. Like, it's for different things, for different recording situations. Korn needs 3 kits active at all times because we travel like fiends. So I don't want any more drums, trust me. We have a storage in Bakersfield, California, and wow, it's like there's too many drums. But
that's a full-time job for your drum tech.
Yeah. He kind of hates me. No. But no, he loves what he does as well, and he's a great drummer. So it's
So talk me through the setup.
So
what's going to be today?
I'm using Pearl Reference Series, and which I love. I love the way when the toms get bigger, the more mahogany gets in there and it gets nice and low. I just got these drums, they're fresh off the press. I've been using the chrome wrap ones. These are purple sparkle kind of thing with black lugs on them. The snare is a free floater copper. They don't really make them anymore, so I stole 4 before they stopped making them, and I love the snare sound. On the Paradigm Shift, that's what I'm using as well on the new Korn record.
What's the shell sizes of the drums?
I like big intervals, so I'm going 9x10 and 9x13 on my racks. I love the big intervals. And I'm going 16 to my right floor tom, 18 to my left, and I have a big 20-inch gong bass up here, 2 18x24 kicks.
Cool.
And snare is 14 by 6.5.
Good.
And I've been using DW hardware and pedals for quite some time. I love the 9000s. I can't, you know, I'll pull them right out of the box. I tighten the spring just a little bit. Boom, I'm ready to go.
Sticks is ProMark?
Sticks are ProMark. My own signature series. They're called 757s in the stores if you go buy them. They don't really have the Korn logo on them, but you can definitely get my signature sticks out there. A little bit longer than a 5B, a little bit wider up top. The rack. Big crazy rack you see is DW as well.
Any brain or electronic components?
Yes, Yamaha DTX pads that trigger all the 808s and certain effects we got going on. We got 2 Macs running behind me for some of if we do the dubstep stuff. And some of the things on Paradigm Shift have a lot of type, you know, new modern sounds that we run tracks to, but mostly everything's not to a click.